All right, there's no question. After spending a lot of time at home, it can be hard to keep your mind active, and that's especially hard for kids. This morning, Michelle Thompson from Tutor Doctor in Sanford is joining us. And Michelle, talk to us on how detrimental it is for mental inactivity for little kids.
Oh, absolutely. First of all, good morning and Happy New Year. As a mother of two children, I am just like most parents. We're always looking for ways to encourage learning with our kids as well as making it fun. And, there's so many things that we have discovered that we can actually do with our children that we actually have at home, that we wouldn't need to go out and purchase anything. Just everyday things that we can do, that we have here at home, that we do all the time, that we can actually turn into an educational game. So some of the things that I like to do with my children, one is we play card games all the time, right? So every household has a deck of cards, most likely. And almost everyone has played the game of war. So instead of just whoever or whatever child gets the highest card or whoever gets the highest card win, you actually can turn it into a math facts game. So you can either do an addition, subtraction, or multiplication facts. So each child would turn over a card, and then the first person to add the card, subtract it, or multiply the cards will actually win the book. So it's fun. The kids don't know that it's actually educational, but it's a way to keep them competitive and learning at the same time. So that's one I know we do here in our home. It gets very competitive. We do it quite often, and it's a lot of fun. And it's just using materials that we already have home, like a deck of cards, right? One other thing that I think that since the pandemic that everyone has started doing more of, and that is cooking. And I know my youngest daughter loves to cook, and we cook all the time. And so I have her read the instructions. So if you've got a recipe, I have her read the recipes to me. It's a good way to encourage them to read when they don't most likely want to read, as well as the math that they get to learn just by sorting and measuring and just all kinds of different ways to keep them engaged. I have a few things here that we use, as you know, like just looking at some of the measuring cups. A lot of kids like to use these when they're cooking, and then they get to watch, there's a chemistry component to it as well. They get to watch, like if they're doing baking, they get to watch that particular pastry bake and rise in the oven. So that's just another way to encourage fun, as well as, you get a really good meal out of it, right?
No, this is fantastic, yeah.
There's so many things that we can do that is COVID friendly and also educational, and actually can get them off of the screens, because ultimately one of the things that we want to do, right? Get them off of the screens. One other thing that we like to do is DIY projects. That is an excellent way to encourage learning. And again, time management skills are learned when you're doing these projects, measuring and sorting. So you're talking about fractions, you're talking about addition, subtraction, and multiplication. And they get to build, they get to do hands-on learning outside or in an area away from the screens that's COVID friendly. The one last thing that I would like to mention is most of us have purchased journals for ourselves as well as for our kids for the new year. Journaling is a great activity. For one, you can give them prompts that actually encourages them to actually look things up on the internet. Even though we're not completely pulling them away from the screens, it's actually educational. It's actually giving them research projects. And just asking them simple questions like, just tell me one of your favorite things that happened today at school, or what is one of the least things favorite things that happened at school. And what it does is gets them talking. It gets them just thinking about the things that they have done that day, and just also asking, what are some things that you can do differently that you want to maybe prepare for the next day. Wonderful. So these are all things that we have at home, great inexpensive ways to keep our kids learning and as well as having fun.
Yeah, no, what I really like about all of this, Michelle, and I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to us. These are ways to sneak in learning when the kids don't even realize it.
Yes.
So thank you so much
Absolutely.
again for all those great tips. I'm going to pass them along to my sister and her kids. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Kellyanne, how's the forecast looking?